Let's take a look at Joe Etame because JRU would want to feed the ball to him.
Ooh. We see an official giving that call sign, and that call sign is called for
sportsmanlike foul.
Yes, that's right.
A kick was spotted, I believe, and we'll see who's it on.
Let's take a look one more time. Is it on Anthony SEMERAD?
From that angle was a bit of a slight nudge. This would be a better one.
Who's it? Oh, Anjo CARAM. Third personal foul on Anjo CARAM. It's a flagrant foul 1. And Anjo couldn't believe it. Coach Frankie Lim couldn't believe it. The rest of the coaching staff of the Red Lions also couldn't believe it.
Anthony SEMERAD, that's his first personal.
Also, the foul will be moved on SEMERAD, not on CARAM. That's why they couldn't believe it, because it was SEMERAD, not CARAM.
Melo in for Anthony SEMERAD.
And now, while JRU has a possession, let's go back to Mychole Mediana for JRU.
Yes, thank you, Dre. One very important thing that the Heavy Bombers were reminded of is the real essence of basketball. That the game is actually all about protecting the basket. And with that being said, they were told that offense basically starts from good defense. This quarter, they have to make sure that the Red Lions do not beat them on fast breaks. They have to earn it, make it hard for them. On a side note, I got the chance to ask Coach Verhel how it's like to coach the Heavy Bombers. Nawawala yung patience ko noong una. But he said that now he's trying to be more of like a father figure to them, Dre.
Thank you, Mychole, for your Samsung courtside update. Samsung turn on tomorrow. Of course, it's a big adjustment for the aerial Voyager. He used to play for the Heavy Bombers, and he played in the pros. He had a very illustrious career, thus being called the aerial Voyager. And that transition from being a player to the coach, of course, we witnessed that so many times. But being there yourself, you'll have to make your own adjustments. Of course, losing patience and all that, as Nate Matute hits a jump shot and finally stops that drought of JRU.
And finally, JRU getting a quick hit or quick hitter type of a basket. JRU's been reduced to a one-on-one team the past 3 or 4 offensive possessions because of San Beda's defense.
But that defense of JRU also stepping up. They forced San Beda to a turnover, and a foul will be called on Rome de la Rosa as he just smiles and receives his first personal foul. Red Lions already committing 4 team fouls here in the second quarter.
Yes, that slam.
Joe Etame saying, come on, Sudan, if you are Superman, I can also sky high.
One nawili si Sudan because in the previous possessions, he's been overplaying Etame, and it has worked. This time, the gamble did not pay off, and it resulted in a slam.
As De La Rosa's jump shot is short. I bet we will see that one more time. Dave Marcelo will come back in for Sudan. Let's take a look, and there, that gamble, that risk. Kumbaga, kita nga sa mga barangay liga, yung sundot. That's why Etame was able to get free with a slam.
Of course, a lot of coaches will tell you to play defense with your feet, but it's a very, really, overplaying is sometimes needed, and based on a player's discretion and his feel. As we see Anjo CARAM, speaking of feel, just taking that three-point shot from out of nowhere.
That's right. Some confidence being shown there by the little kid, Anjo CARAM. Possession will go back to the Red Lions. The big thing, losing his balance and losing control. Yes, Chris?
And really a product of that tight, airtight defense that San Beda's employing. We haven't seen the Red Lions go to that 2-1-2 or 3-2 zone that they usually shuffle their man-to-man with. But right now, it's working. That man pressure both on and off the ball.
That lob. Lim inside to Marcelo, almost, but not quite. Of course, Melo Lim, who didn't play that much last season. Of course, the son of Coach Frankie Lim now being given some playing time.